This BS. But these, sit down, let's get into it. Hi girls, welcome back to Boss Girlified. It is your girl Tima. My whole shtick has been beauty content, which I'm so blessed to make because I love being a baddie. I love discovering new beauty tips. Really, beauty is something that is within everybody, truly, and I always say that, and I do mean it. And I think that people just need to learn how to lock into their own beauty and to tap into that and then enhance that times 10. Makeup, certain habits, skincare, food you eat, all of that contributes to the way you look. Some of y'all aren't using that to your best advantage, which is why it's easy for us to fall in this trap of pure insanity. I have done the work to do the trial and error to see what actually works versus what does not work. So yeah, subscribe if you're new here because I have plenty of videos where I talk about stuff like this exactly. But in this video particularly, I'm going to talk about things that aren't complete BS, okay? Things that actually work and beauty tips that will actually change your life and will make you step into the highest, most bad-esque version of yourself. We're gonna start off strong with gua sha, okay? And I have been a huge gua sha advocate forever, and I'm gonna stick beside it, okay? I always say this too. I've talked about this on TikTok before. Before you get any type of work done, try gua sha. And when I say try gua sha, I mean do it nighttime at least once a day. If you can twice a day, shoot, but I can't do that, so kudos to you. But I mean, if you do it twice a day, you'll probably see faster results. But try gua sha consistently. I'm talking about every night for at least 3 months, every single night. And if you miss a night, make it up the next day. And then come back to me and tell me if you still feel like you need filler and Botox, okay? Most of the time, the answer will be no. And of course, on top of that, wearing sunscreen, drinking water, all of those good habits to make sure that your skin is tight and right and nice in all the right places. And also, there are some other things too that you can do if you have, like, for example, something I'm currently working on, which gua sha has been helping me with, is reducing inflammation from these areas. I have severe allergies and asthma, so I get a lot of inflammation in this area, and it leads to like my nasolabial folds being very prominent in pictures and videos sometimes. So that is my thing that I'm working on, and that's really just facial massages, gua sha, and it has already improved so much. And also, the next item that is not BS is scar tape, which I have also been using to help my nasolabial folds and my under eye bags. You guys, like, I need to get back on it. I really have not been using it that much anymore because, like, first of all, okay, you're supposed to wear it for as long as you possibly can throughout the day, and the best time to wear it is at night. But I get very irritated when I sleep with stuff on my face, so it's really hard for me to use this. But when I have like an at-home day or I'm cleaning or something, or if I'm just doing it under my eye, I will do this overnight. But you guys, when I tell you silicone scar tape truly does work, it's not one of those BS things. And y'all know, I would tell you, okay, when I tell you guys, when I use this, like I put it right where the fold shows, like right in this little area here. When I tell you girls, you will wake up with the most even looking eyes. Like, I thought I was tripping at first. I'm like, there's an absolute, like, why do I look this good right now? Like, every single time I've ever used this, phenomenal. It works on necklines. Not sure about hyperpigmented spots because for me, in my experience with using the scar tape, it's only really worked with like filling in areas in your face. So if you have anywhere where you need to like fill in, it's amazing. Even the nasolabial folds, things like this. I've also heard about volufiline. I don't know how to pronounce that. But I have not used that yet, and I am gonna order some soon. I'm just doing my research just to make sure before I order it because I'm a sensitive girly, so I'm trying to make sure it'll be good for me. And also I'm trying to see if it works, but based on everything I've been seeing, it seems to work. But there is stuff like that you can do to improve your facial structure naturally, because a lot of it is just your muscles and your inflammation, and a lot of that can be solved with small things like that actually do work and are not complete BS to get you to overconsume. Beef tallow. I have not used beef tallow in so long, but I still use it on my body. Beef tallow is really good. It's natural. It's really good for sensitive skin. I noticed that when I was using that consistently, my skin would not break out as much, and it's also really good for when my skin is extremely dry. Winter is almost over, but when I tell you guys my skin was like peeling off because of how dry it was, like I'm not even kidding, it was really bad. So beef tallow is really good for your face. It does not break me out, which is super surprising to me because I'm the type of person that breaks out like when I do like slugging and like Vaseline and stuff like that. And with how thick and moisturizing beef tallow is, I would have thought that that would have done the same thing to me, but it does not break me out at all. Very hydrating, very affordable. I got this huge tub on Amazon for like $30. Korean product. Let's rewind to when I got ready for this video. I wanted to show you guys a couple of Korean products that I've recently got from YesStyle. This portion of the video is sponsored by YesStyle, one of my favorite platforms to shop Korean skincare and other Korean goods. I just recently started getting into Korean makeup. I am so impressed. I have been loving the Anua 7 Plus Rice Ceramide. This is really good for makeup prep and base prep. It's kind of like the snail mucin from CosRX. It's also really hydrating for me. You can also use my code on the screen to get money off and save some coins. This is another favorite of mine that I've just recently bought from YesStyle, of course. It's the Tier Red Cushion. The foundation, the cushion foundation, the setting spray especially has to be one of my favorite items, along with the lip liner and the little like 4-in-1 pen. Those have been absolute freaking game changers. I have not put them down since I got them. Like, no other product will be touching my face until those are finished. And when those are finished, you're best to believe that I'm gonna be reordering. Anyways, thank you so much to YesStyle for partnering with me on today's video. Let's go ahead and get into the next tip, which is minoxidil. I have been using minoxidil. Okay, let me tell you guys, I have a horror story for y'all, and I'm still recovering from it, but I was doing braids back to back because that was my mistake. I ended up like having a couple hair videos go viral on TikTok, and so I was like, oh my god, like I gotta keep doing this. And then I got some brand deals, and like I started posting for those too, and it just spiraled out of control, and I ended up losing a huge chunk of my hair on my edges. And I was like, oh my god. And at the same time is when I started using minoxidil. So when I started using minoxidil, I've been using it for about a month now. And when I tell you guys, like, that spot is almost completely like filled in. Like, it's actually crazy. And then also I'm like kind of trying to grow my hairline down a little bit more. And that's been working a lot. Like, I saw results within a month. Minoxidil truly does work. I would recommend getting the men's minoxidil. It literally says it's only for men, but there's literally no difference. The only difference is that the men's is more concentrated for a lower price. Like, hello. And there are no side effects. I mean, for me, I'm very sensitive to literally I'm sensitive to the world. I have allergies. Like, I'm sensitive to literally everything. So obviously it's going to affect me a little bit. Some people do it twice a day. I can't do that because it gives me a headache, which of course is rare in most people. But of course, I'm going to be the exception to the rule. Yeah, so only do it once a day if you're sensitive. If you're sensitive, first of all, try it out first. Patch test it on your hair only, like only on the areas you want to grow hair because it grows hair, and see how you react to it. And don't use too much either. Like, slowly but surely increase it to where it's like half the cap. That's what I've been using for my edges. Do it once a day and you'll notice such a difference. Like, minoxidil truly does work. It's kind of insane that I didn't know about minoxidil sooner, because my hair would have been even thicker than it already is. Virgin hair fertilizer. You guys, I stopped using virgin hair fertilizer. I thought I could like replace it with like the sulfur 68, whatever it's called. No. Virgin hair fertilizer is the reason why my hair grew so much. Like, I remember I would have comments on TikTok like, damn, like your hair grew so fast, because I was doing hair content. I was starting to do hair content, and like within that period my hair was growing so fast. It still is, but I stopped using it and I noticed like it stopped growing as fast, and I was like, okay, I'm going back to the virgin hair fertilizer. When I tell you guys, that is the best stimulant for hair growth. It is very greasy though, so I'm not sure if it's going to be for people with straighter hair, but with people with curlier hair, textured hair, I would say like 3B to 4C, I would say it would work for you. But that is my ish. And if you have like looser hair textures, I would recommend you use it when you're like gonna wash your hair anyway. Like you kind of wear it like kind of like an oil mask type of thing. But when I tell you guys, this will grow your hair like no other. And trust me, you guys, I've spent a bag on hair products and like growth products especially, and that's the one. That is the one. Bee pollen, you guys. Bee pollen. I need to get back taking this, but you kind of have to take it consistently, but it can help with so many things. Gives you energy. It's good for anti-inflammation. It's really, really great if you have allergies, especially. Sauna, you guys. I love the sauna. I like, honestly, more so now doing like hot yoga and hot Pilates. That is really what gets me going, but it really does help me get all those toxins out of my body. And it also like really does put me in shape. Like, I mean, I'm already pretty in shape, but like, I really don't have to do much if I do like one hot yoga, one hot Pilates class a week. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. Summer is coming up, girlies. Y'all might want to get on that. Scalp massages. It's the same thing as the hair fertilizer. I mean, I feel like it's kind of common sense now, but it's so easy to like be like, all right, everybody's on BS now. Like, it's so easy to think that everyone is just trying to like sell this dream, but truly and honestly, scalp massages do help with hair growth so much. I have never seen more hair growth than when I was putting the virgin hair fertilizer on my hair, doing the minoxidil on my edges, and massaging my scalp every night. And I'm just back doing that, and my hair is growing back at the same pace that it was. Yoga, you guys. Oh my God, this is such a slept on beauty secret. Like, a lot of people are like, oh my God, like posture. Like, oh my God, like I would kill for that posture. Like, bro, all these girls with the good posture are doing yoga, are doing posture workouts, which is another one that I wrote on this list. I recently came across these couple of TikTok videos. I will also link them in the bio down below if I can. If not, I'll put them in this video for you guys. But I have come across a couple of posture workouts. Oh my God, you guys, sorry. I'm on my period and it's late and I'm really tired, so. But yeah, guys, I have been doing some posture workouts, and when I tell you guys, like, you can see the difference right away too, especially like collarbone workouts. Y'all, it's all in the posture. Like, you know, when you look at people and you're like, oh my God, like, what is it? Like, you can't really pinpoint what exactly about that person is so like alluring and beautiful. A part of that is posture. Posture really does make a difference, and it's the most slept on beauty secret. Like, in all these beauty secret videos, you don't ever hear people talking about posture, but that is really one of the big things that contributes to beauty. When you have a good posture about yourself, like right now, I'm in my best posture mode. You can see the collarbones sticking out. The posture really does put some definition into your appearance. And yoga is a big way to do that. I used to do yoga every day, but now that I'm trying to grow glutes and I have more rounded goals and I'm trying to start jogging and like get into sports and stuff, I try to do yoga still at least once to twice a week. And posture, balance, the way you walk, like you will have the baddest walk ever in the world when you start doing yoga. Trust me, try it and you will not regret it. The Sachu lip stain, and they actually just came out with the Sachu blush stain as well, which I actually have on right now. When I tell you guys that is so worth it, especially during the summer, like you will not have to worry about your makeup coming off, especially because summer is coming up and I live in Arizona. I have been religiously using the Sacha lip stain for like 2 years now. Like since I found it, I have not put it down. It is the best product to come out of TikTok shop's virality. Hands down. Lemon tea with pink Himalayan salt and raw honey in the mornings on an empty stomach. Just trust me, you guys, especially if you're a gym girly. Trust me. It's so good too. It's so yummy. Like it's like a good, like it's like that salt drink that they sell, but natural and really healthy for you, and it'll get you that slim tummy in the morning. Trust me, just try it out. Sea moss. Sea moss is so good for so many different things. Anti-inflammation, like the list literally goes on and on, but I noticed such a clear difference in my skin, in my appearance, in my inflammation, so many different things, in my energy levels. That way when I go to the gym, I can actually perform to my best level. Trust me, you guys, sea moss is one of those things. It's really expensive, and I'm not gonna lie, I only buy it like every other month because it's literally $30, and each jar is like maybe 6 servings. So I am definitely sparse with it, but I try to get my hands on sea moss whenever I can. Anyways, girlies, those were just some of my non-BS beauty tips. Let me know in the comments down below what are some of your non-BS beauty tips so we can keep this baddie sharing circle going. Anyways, girlies, I love you guys so much. It has been your girl Tima, and I'll see you on another video soon. Bye, girls.
Sorry.